Okay, here we are again. Sorry, I was moving the mic stand. I still am moving the mic stand if it's making a noise in your ears. Oh my god, how many times do I have to tell Twitch I don't want to watch these channels before they stop recommending them to me? The answer? They will never stop recommending them to me. So, we'll wait out the intro, and then we'll get started on Mint's final stream. Hey, Sephico, how's it going? Welcome back. Yeah, what's all this then? Apparently a fruit fly that's buzzing near my hair. It's great. I'm never gonna catch it, and it's gonna end up flying near my eyeball at some point during the stream. I'm gonna mark it, just you watch, it's gonna happen. Oh boy. Anyway. Yeah, we're a couple minutes out from getting started. Going to be playing as that fellow starting next week, but until we get to that point, we'll do something else. It occurs to me that the arena that they show Wylaf in is the... it looks like it's inside of the volcano rather than the top of it, like where you fight him in the actual game. I wonder if that's just like a deleted area or like a... I don't know. Like a beta area, I guess. IDK. Alright, so we'll wait a couple minutes and then we'll get going. Yes, a minty fresh conclusion, so we can rue the day. Nice. Well, Rue's a monster, I'm shocked. No one saw that coming. Well, you know. Hey, Dream, how's it going? Welcome back. We're a couple minutes out from getting started with the conclusion of Mint's campaign. So, yeah, IDK, IDC, there's a whole bunch of different anagrams that I could use in this situation, but that's okay. Hang on, I gotta strap my strap in a little bit better. I'm on the mend from the vitamin A toxicity, but I'm still using the compression bracelet occasionally because, so like for example, yesterday I worked out and I also did the stream, both without the compression bracelet, and I'm only about, I think today's like the 10th day without fish oil supplement, so it's not that it hurts like it did. Like before, it hurt like a toothache. It was that bad, like no matter what I did with my wrist. Now it's not so bad, but I'm still going to use it just to ease the little bit of pain on the way down, you know, so that's why I figure it's easier. Gotta take care of my wrists. Got to take care of my hands, they do so much for me. Yeah, so ends the smarmy era. The floor will miss her. Oh boy. Yeah, but you know. She'll live on in the floor's heart forever, I'm sure. Oh no, don't worry about concern emoji, I'm good. I'm good, I'm much better off. Like when I was taking the pills and I was having the problem, like I said, it hurt like a toothache. Now it doesn't hurt like a toothache, it just has a very minor amount of, pain, but I figure, you know what, I might as well just ease it a little bit, because why not? Are there alternatives to fish oil? Krill or actually eating fish? What a concept. Yeah, actually eating fish, like fatty fish, twice a week, would probably be the best alternative, because then I would actually get that in my diet instead of taking it in a supplement. But failing that, you can get omega-3s from flax or chia seed, and I'm not sure what the nutritional value is of that yet. I gotta do some research on it, because if I can get it from that, then I can stick that in like a smoothie or something and just drink it like once or twice a week and get the same amount of omega-3s out of it without having to worry about all the extra vitamin A. So that's the plan anyway. I don't know when that's gonna happen or if it's gonna happen. I won't need it again until like next March or April anyway, because I only need it for allergy season, but Yeah, that's the plan for the next little experiment. All this to avoid the minor headache that Zyrtec gives me when I take it. What a concept. Anyway. We will go to this, so we can go to the final battle. Take this fight to the skies, but not in an airship battle. Just fly up to the floating fortress and then destroy it. Let's hope it ends up not being like the... Which game was there a flying fortress for Sonic? Was that Sonic 3? Or was that Sonic 2? I know there was a flying battery in Sonic 2, but I don't think there was a floating fortress. I forget, I haven't played enough classic Sonic games. How you doing, everybody? Welcome to the finale of Mint's campaign for Threads of Fate, the Stream Edition. Last time, we took care of all of our extra business in town after rescuing by trying to... I don't know. Basically, we rescued Maya by trying to say, okay, well, whoever you are, doppelganger of hers, we don't need you around anymore, so... And now, we gotta go up to Valen's Fortress because Dollmaster wants the power of the Aeons and in the palm of his hand, and we don't like that because we want the power of the Aeons in the palm of our hand, so we're gonna go take it from him and then rule the world. Something like that, anyway. Rod, are you okay? No, he is sleeping. In about 2 days or so. Okay, so precisely after the game is over. Got it. Fair enough. Tried them long ago. You soak flax in hot water and it becomes a viscous drink. Yeah. Yep. I'm not sure exactly how to treat the seeds to use them yet. Like I said, I gotta do some research on it. That's just the next thing on my list of possibilities, so we'll see. Yeah, figure out what works best. The save point name makes that this is close to the end of the game pretty obvious. Yeah, I guess so, yeah. But, I mean, it's kind of one of those situations where it's the point of no return. There's like a floating fortress, and we had to go collect up some MacGuffins in order to actually get up there, so I guess it's kind of clear from the storytelling, too, but, you know. I mean, it's got wings, so it's probably aerodynamic. Nothing like a little bit of faith there, ladies. Holy cow. Well, we don't need to go to heaven. We just, yeah, I was gonna say, just need to go to the floating fortress. Oh, okay. This thing seats 3, after all. And Rod's got to stay here with his puppy, so. Oh my god. Well, why didn't you just ask in the first place if that's how you felt? See, this lack of communication is what always causes these sorts of relationships to be dysfunctional, you know? Yeah, and that line right there was the one that I was kind of looking for last time to say, hey, this is the point of no return, because usually games will do that. Even of this era, it was a pretty common practice, so. Yep, I am ready to go. I did all the side questing that I wanted to do, so let's head off to the Flying Fortress. That is the plan. How much space do we need in order for this thing to get airborne anyway? I am thou, and thou art I now. Oh. Yeah, give it a rest, Rod. Let's get this baby off the ground. Or, water, as it were. Always has to get the last word in when it comes to that thing, doesn't he? Well, it might be. Yeah, that could be a problem. Do I gotta, like, zap it in order to get it moving, or? Oh my god. Maybe I should press this big red button. I was kind of hoping for them to just, like, shoot off screen, basically. But, you know. Yeah, wrong lever. Hey, Marie, thank you for resubscribing. That is 13 months. That is dodecachromatic plus 1. Whatever that is. Tridecachromatic? Probably. Something like that. But thank you for resubscribing. I appreciate it. Be lurking for the first half hour or so? Okay, no problem, Marie. You do that. That's fine. We completely stopped now. You put it in park. Put it in drive. Okay, there we go. Again, I was kind of hoping instead of the camera zooming in and giving us the illusion of movement, they would have just shot off screen, like, at the fastest possible rate that they could have had it move, you know? But this works. Listen, Rod didn't exactly tell me what the flight controls were for this thing. It's not like he's ever flown it. Nice landing, though. We didn't even die. We have gone to ludicrous speed, exactly. Absolutely. Well, yeah, it was your first time ever being airborne. Of course you do. Sure it was. I was gonna say, you'll be lucky that Bell doesn't drop you off this thing if you don't, okay? If you keep that up. Oh, okay, thanks for the status update, Mint. I appreciate that. Oh, look, there's the Prima doll. What are you up to, kid? Why are you moping in the corner? I'm surprised you're just kind of hanging out here. Well, maybe you're low on power. We almost hit you, though, so that would have been bad. What's the problem, kid? Oh, okay. You're probably right about that. Sleep now, or I will give you the little jolt that I gave you last time. It'll probably work better out here than it did in Klaus's house, so... What do you got for me, kid? Oh, okay. Will it revive me from death once if I fall in battle? No, wait, that's Ys Origin. Never mind. Oh, okay. That will be easy, kid. We got gold magic. Okay. Wonder what the opposite of that is, and if we have it. I would say silver magic, but that's Skies of Arcadia, so we're just crossing all of our wires today. Yeah, just hang out here until you get your energy back, and then we'll take you back, even though the Pinto only seats 3. We'll figure something out. Well, I don't think you should go to sleep when you're cold. That's like hypothermia. Oh, he turned back into a cube. Okay, well, that's fine. We can always take him out of it eventually. Yeah, please, Mint, plug me into a wall. I need a USB 3 port. It's probably fair. Okay. It will make it easier for us to take him with us anyway, because, you know, then I don't have to worry about him actually seating in the Pinto, so... Yeah, fair enough. The box. My boy's a box, pretty much. Since when are gold and silver opposites? Yeah, I guess since Gen 2 of Pokemon. I don't know. I wasn't really thinking that out too clearly, but I guess Pokemon says it supports my theory. Oh, boy. Watch the kid. I'll be back. Gonna go take care of business. That's the plan. Just don't step in the barf that you just did over there. That's not rendered because this is the PS1. Arena 1. Round 1 fight. Okay. Well, there's no door back here, so... Let's see. Gold magic. That would be this. Whatever effect it has, it's not showing up at the moment, so... Okay, well, fair enough. We'll just stick with the raindrops then. Oh, hello. What can you do? I don't know, but I got him. So, oh, okay. Gargoyles? Not again! Okay, well, this time they weren't nearly as bad as they were last time. Because this time, I'm sufficiently overpowered by comparison to them to not have to worry about them. So is this like the Behemoth equivalent, basically, for this game? Because that's kind of what it looks like. Oh, okay. No guys on the side, no Behemoth. Did I miss something? Oh, okay, there we go. And they don't appear to be respawning this time, so I guess that's fine. We'll make it a little easier to deal with them that way. Boy, thank you. Where to next? Maybe I gotta go this way again? So this was like a separate area that I go to get HP. Okay. I like how my, what's it called? Like how my attacks actually took me out of the range of that, the spellcasters on the side. That helps a little bit, I guess. There's no timer. You could take 10 years and it wouldn't be too slow. Well, fair enough. That helps then. You heard this music ages ago, triggering memory. Oh boy. It's pretty good. It's pretty good final dungeon music. Gold only works with the final effect, and the final effect only works with gold. Oh, okay. Gotcha, so I won't be able to use it just yet. So if this is the finale of Mint's run, what does Rue get to act as a parallel to Mint's magic? He can, basically, so Rue can transform into monsters. At least that's the impression that I'm getting from his gameplay and from the intro that we've seen, so. We shall find out if that is correct. Well, probably when Dream tells me, but also next week when we play as Rue, so, you know. Copy Final Fantasy's homework, but don't make it too obvious. There you go. Can try some of the other spells like White Circle, but it might be kind of weak at your stats. Raindrops is working, so that's why I keep using it, you know. Because it just... It kind of also, again, it proves my point of the fact that 98% of the magic in this game is not really all that useful. Because you could just use this one, and it works fine, and that's part of the... It's one of the complaints I'm going to have, if that wasn't clear already. It's probably one of the biggest letdowns in the game for me, is the fact that the magic just... It doesn't feel... It feels fleshed out, but not for the right reason. It doesn't feel fleshed out because it actually helps with the gameplay. It feels fleshed out because they thought about it and then made a whole smorgasbord of magical effects that never see any use whatsoever. And that's a big letdown for me because it feels like the time that they spent developing that hodgepodge of game mechanics could have been spent actually making puzzles in the dungeons that prevent me from just storming through all of them or something to that effect. So, but you know. Alright, let's see, we got that. We got that. I think I need to go when it's a little closer, actually, and also not land flat on my ass every time. So, there we go. That's a little better. Alright, wait for it. Go now. It's a little closer. And there. We made it. Oh, I got a bronze coin, too. Okay, well, if I need it. That's nice. Same reason for using raindrops can also be applied to using other magic. That doesn't exactly disprove my point, Dream. If anything, it reinforces it. It means that all of the magic in this game is equally useful, which means it's all useless. Or, at the very least, it all has the same amount of use, which doesn't allow any of it to have an identity. So, yeah, that's what I mean. It's not a good magic system because it doesn't have identity. All the spells do the same thing, effectively. They need to do different things and need to be used for different effects in order for them to have any identity whatsoever. And they don't, so, you know. Opinion that all magic is the same, though correct more than incorrect, is undermined by you not actually having used much magic. Fine, you know what? Dream, I will use the different magic for you for this episode, but it's docking the game a grade because you want to be a fucking asshole about it. How about that, okay? Don't fucking test me with this shit. This is not something that I have a difference of opinion on with you. This is a legitimate, objective fact, and you are fucking testing my patience. I don't want to play this fucking game already, and now you're making it even more difficult for me to continue. Okay? So don't fucking do this right now. It's not okay, and I don't like it. Let's see. Big drill. Let me try blowing up rocks for this. See if, yeah, that does do that. Okay. Power does more damage and uses more mana, and you've seen that black power has longer reach. Okay, then quit. Okay. Bye.